Hi and welcome to another video. This video is a follow-up from the review I did in unboxing of the 70mm A800 dash cam. It's 4K, so I'm expecting the video quality from the dash cam to be quite good, and I've had previous models of the 70mm and they've always been very good, and their app has always been quite reliable. So I've got everything here already lined up. So I've got the sticker that goes on the window screen first. So basically it's an installation that goes onto your window screen, and then you put the dash cam sticker onto, then you stick that onto here. And then this is the bracket, so you can slide your dash cam if you want to take it off. That stays on the window screen. Then you've got here is the prying tool, so it's actually quite good if they've included it. So the prying tool is to see if you can pry open, pry gaps into your panels and everything else, like your A-pillar and the roof lining, to feed the cable. Then they also include the 12 volt cigarette lighter charger. So you've got two USBs there as well, and there's one that's clearly marked for the dash cam, the top one. I already do have a dual port USB already in my Ioniq, but we'll see what the voltage is, because the one that I currently have over here is for fast charge. I think it's quick charge 3.0 standard. So we'll see what this one is. I think this one currently says it's, as you can see here, the output is 5 volts, 2.4 amps. 2.4 amps to 1 amp. What is that? Maximum 3.4 amps. And the input is 12 volts. So that's what it comes with, this one here. And again, what you do need is the power cable. So I've got the hardwire kit as well, but I've decided that it might be easier for me just to install using the USB cable. As you can see, it's quite a good length, and the cable is quite thick. So on the top roof lining, hopefully it will be good. It'll stop it falling out or rattling or anything. But also on the A-pillar, as you can see on my car, it might be a bit tight to squeeze in. That's where you'll need to use the prying tool to get a gap to feed the cable through. So my planned route is to put it up on the dash on my car here. It'll probably be underneath the mirror, and then feed it through the roof lining, as you can see here, and then down the A-pillar and underneath where the footwell is for the passenger, and then feed it into here and try and make it as neat as possible. I'm no way any expert on the electrical wiring or anything like that, so this will be a new experience for me. So let's get going. As you can see now, I finished the wiring behind the plastic covering under where the center console is and the passenger footwell. I've hid it behind the mats, as you can see there, and it's held in by Velcro, so that hides it. And then behind the glove box and up the A-pillar where the door is. And as you can see up here, I put it behind the roof lining, and then I used the plastic prying tool that came with it. It was quite handy, and I brought the power cable back down. I might just tidy the power cable, but that's it. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.